Hey, it's DumpsterMarcus. I just cut the catalytic converters off the Mercedes. Let's bring them in. Oh my gosh. Look at these cats. That's like 6 inches, 12 inches. They're like 20 inches long. And they weigh, geez, a lot. But the only thing is, a lot of the actual cat has fallen out. You can't even see through this. You're supposed to be able to see through this. This is what cleans out all the crap from your exhaust. Catalytic converter. There's platinum in here. But this whole thing is filled with this. I think my catalytic converter man is open tomorrow. Later. So I'm going to bring these cats. I have the Cadillac cats. I have the Audi cat. Yeah, that's all I have. So I'm going to bring everything in tomorrow, see how much I make. Alright, there's 2 catalytic converters on the Mercedes. There's 2 catalytic converters on the Cadillac CTS. And 1 catalytic converter on the Audi A4. And you could really tell the difference. This I could pick up with one hand. It's pretty heavy. But this one, Mercedes, it is double the size as a regular catalytic converter. So I really can't wait to see what I make off these 5 catalytic converters. All right, what I clean the car parts with is just a rag, dollar store Windex, just glass cleaner, brake cleaner, or those Mr. Clean dry erasers. Let's just clean them all up and see what I can post. Okay, when I'm looking up parts, this is like the air filter assembly box. It has like the top cover. You open it up, has the air filters, it has the hoses, and you look up, okay, how much do the hoses sell for? How much do the air filter boxes sell for? How much for the top piece sells for? And you see if it's sold, and if you see how many are listed right now. A lot of them are listed with the top cover. Some hoses are listed, but I don't see the boxes that the actual filter go in. And I seen a couple of them sold as a whole set, and the whole set sells for more than the pieces. So I'll sell this whole set without this bottom piece that connects to it. I'll sell the whole set for at least $150, and then I could sell this trim cover for $40. So let's get these posted and clean them up. All right, I always edit every picture to make it look really good. I'll crop every picture if you only see that part. And I go to each one. So see how that one looks like that? You crop it, just make it fit, and boom. So I'll do that and get this posted. All right, when I'm posting prices, I usually go what everything's selling for. If there's not a lot posted, I'll sell it just for a little higher than everybody else. And if there's a lot posted, I'll sell it for like what everybody else is posting it for. So this air filter assembly, I usually post for $149.95. I always do if I'm selling it for 20 bucks, I always put $19.95. I never put like 20 bucks. I always put it under, because people say like, oh, $149.95. It's under $150. I don't know how people's minds work like that, but that's how I do it. I try to get all the pictures perfect, do a good description of everything, and show the stuff that's cracked or looks like crap or anything that's missing. You always make sure you put it in there, because if they get it and they inspect, if they get the stuff and they already know stuff's missing or stuff's cracked, they won't be pissed. But if you get a part and it's cracked and you didn't list it there, they'll be pissed and they'll probably send it back. List your item. Do successful. Now let's do every other part. The taking the car apart is fun. Cleaning the parts and posting them, it's not the greatest, but it has to be done. The best part is when you're cleaning little parts that you have no clue what they are, and you look up the part number, and it is ignition control module, and the last one sold for $130. So pretty sweet. All right, where I store my parts is I get these heavy-duty stackable totes, and I put all the little parts and everything in these totes. I have an easy labeling system. This is a 1995 Mercedes-Benz 95 S420 tote 1. And that'll be the tote. And I'll stick that on front of the tote. I store in my garage, so every time I sell a part, in the description, I put like a bunch of lines down. So tote 95 S420, and then put 1. So I have a description of what the part is. Say this is an ignition coil. This is an ignition control module for a Mercedes-Benz 400E, 400 SLE, E420, S420, 1993, 1995. Condition is used, but in working condition. And I put tote in whatever it is. So when I sell the part, I could go into here and say, oh, it's in tote 1. So I just look for tote 1 on the shelf, and I know exactly where my part is. All right, I just came back from taking those catalytic converters in. And if you don't know what a catalytic converter is, a catalytic converter changes harmful substances in a car's exhaust gases such as carbon monoxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and hydrocarbons into less harmful substances like carbon dioxide and water vapors from a chemical reaction. Here's a piece of catalytic converter from the Mercedes. You can see the honeycomb. It looks pretty cool. That whole thing is just filled with one big thing of these. And then when they get old, they deteriorate, break apart, and here's a chunk that fell out. So I kept it just to show you guys. But inside a catalytic converter is platinum along with palladium and radium. All three of these platinum groups of metals. So platinum, like you make jewelry out and stuff like that, that's what's inside catalytic converters, and that's why they're so expensive. And here are the catalytic converters I bring in. The one Mercedes catalytic converter I got $260 for because that was filled, it wasn't broken apart, nothing was wrong with it. And then the other one I got $150 for because a lot of it was missing chunks like this. So they weigh everything, and that's for the Audi, the A4 I got, $195, and $92 for the one Cadillac and $47 for the other Cadillac because it was falling apart. So a total of $744. I didn't think it was going to be that much. I was thinking at least $500 because the last time I bring a catalytic converter in was a couple of years ago, and I got like 98 bucks for it. So I figured, yeah, I'll get around 500 bucks. But $744, so I made $410 just from the Mercedes. So paid $953 for it, so there's almost half the money right there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to help support the channel, get yourself a Mercedes-Benz S420 shirt. It says DumpsterMarcus on it. I really appreciate it. If you do, I got Trash or Treasure hats, links below too. Hopefully you guys enjoying the video.